Welcome. Now, if you're watching this video, it's because you've clicked on the details of the one-to-one mentoring and applying for my 6-month one-to-one mentoring program. Okay, and so I'm going to give you some price details on that, and exactly if it's something for you, how you can apply for that. Now, I only take I do these in groups for 6 months, and I only take on 5 at a time specifically, and so that's why you need to apply, because obviously if everyone comes to, I can't do it, and I only have a certain amount of one-to-one clients I work with at any given time. I have my long-standing ones, which I've been working with for years and will continue to work with for years. So I only take on 5 at any given time, and that means that you get some real quality as well for me and get my full attention, and I can be there for you. And with the 6-month mentoring program, you'll have everything you need to make your coaching a coaching business and make it a real big success. Okay, and very likely we'll get some really quick wins straight up. So it'll be a real fun experience, because you'll be making. It won't be you'll do the 6 months and then you'll start making money. You'll be making money straight from the start, because there'll be little things that we do in the 16 stages. As you do each one, it just takes momentum, makes it easier and easier. But you'll be getting the certain things that we do straight away that will get you clients. And actually, we can look at any clients you've had previously that work with, and actually really look at actually connecting with those as well and stuff like that. So we can get some quick wins straight away, because my aim is actually to get it to kind of be paying for itself, the program for you. So it doesn't become a burden, it doesn't become a pressure on you, it pays for itself so that you enjoy the experience and we have some fun doing it. Okay, so it's 6 months mentoring program. There's not any specific on when it starts and stops, because we'll have to discuss that personally. You have to apply first of all. When you apply, either myself or one of my office managers will get in touch with you and arrange a time where we can speak personally together, and we'll talk about your goals and aspirations, and then and the full detail. But if I go into a bit of detail about it, the 16 stages on this video, it's kind of going through quite so much stuff. You know, we've really talked about the result. It's also talking about how your goals and setting 12-month targets and long-term targets, finding out what sort of lifestyle you want around your business, and exactly what you want to earn and need to earn from it to have the lifestyle that you want for yourself and for your family. And then obviously loads of things like I say. So we're going through the result. Hopefully you've watched the videos already and seen a bit of that, but we're going through that in a bit more detail and actually defining what the result is you actually deliver. I've got to look at my list here. We'll be looking at defining your ideal client. We'll be looking at in fact your products actually, and the services you offer, and how we can rather than just one offer, if you like, to get to that end result, about all the little different services that you can offer to get to that result. And actually it makes it easier for you to get to clients to kind of go through a sales funnel with you. So we'll be talking about your product profile, exactly what services you offer, and how we can use that to make getting clients a lot easier on a journey for you. One of the things we'll go through exactly how to have a hook, what sort of lead hooks we need in your business. And what you should be, whether it should be a book, whether it should be a report, a video, whatever it is, we'll be sorting it out and make sure you've got a lead hook in place and that it's effective and it's working and it's in line with your trust element, so it starts the building trust with you and your potential clients. The next stage is we'll be looking about delivering a business model. So when people come to you in your hook and say, right, great, this is the result I deliver, great, tell me more, that you can actually share with them a business model. So like I'm with you, rather than just saying, right, come work for me 6 months and hopefully we'll talk and we'll do a bit of this and a bit of that and hopefully it'll be a success. Okay, no, I've got a 16-stage business model that we're going to go through, because I know it's tried, tested, and it works, okay? And it gives you confidence there. And it's the same when you deliver a result, even in coaching, that it's going to, you know, the things will be personal and be different, but you'll actually have different way. It will give people a guide of what journey you're going to go on. And you need to go on. If you're living in London, you know, you want to go to Australia, first thing you're going to do is have a look kind of, well, what journey do I go on? You know, you'd be interested in that journey. You know, what you know, when I went to the Maldives, I was really interested about what countries we were flying over, you know, and stuff like that. So it's kind of knowing what journey you're going on to. It's exactly when you go to doctors, you've got to have an operation or something like that, you know, they talk you through, right, so we'll be doing this and then you'll be going that stage and then that and then that and then we'll do the operation. You know, you just need to know that journey. And it's really important that as a coach, even though it will be very personalised and it will go off at tangents in some places with your clients, whether you're a business coach or a life coach or a health coach, and there'll be ups and downs, but it's having that journey, and what that does is that raises confidence in people. So we'll be going through that, making sure that you've got a business model journey in place. Okay, we'll also be looking at running seminars and workshops and that strategy about generating people rather to seeing people more in one goes. And don't be scared of that. If you've tried that before or you're doing that at the moment, it's about making it more effective, because it's having seminars, workshops that lead to one-to-one clients. If you're just doing workshops at the moment, but you're not generating any, or you haven't got a process, every seminar I do, or every workshop I do, I know that there'll be a one-to-one client come from that. For every 7 people out of that attend, that I know that 1 will come out of that. And it's because, as we go through the 6 stages, there's a process that I use and the stages that I use that brings them people out, that makes them want to connect with you and say, well, how can we work one-to-one? Okay, so that's really important. So you might already be doing that strategy, but it's about making it really effective and really powerful. And then it becomes really less stressful as well for you. Also, we'll do a bit about building effective marketing strategy and getting that in place. As soon as we know who your ideal clients are and what your lead hook is and so forth, we can put now we can put marketing strategy in around what tools you've got to generate leads, and it becomes much more effective. Okay. The next, the other people as well. Also, we talked about getting the seminar as well and the workshops, and the things that put people off of that is obviously then getting to people there. We'll go through some detailed, easy steps to how to get people to your workshops, to your seminars. Okay, and we'll be going through that as well, about how to get people there easily and again without much stress. Okay, and exactly also we'll be going very detailed about how many people you're there, because a lot of people think, oh, I need loads of people there, and actually no, you don't. And actually we'll go through some strategies about that, about how effective it is just with small groups of people, how more effective it is. Okay. We'll then talk about a networking strategy, because when you're sort of coaching, a lot of your clients probably are in networking in some way, you're going to be going networking in some way. And we'll go through a 4-tier strategy about how make that really effective for you, how to really kind of have that wow factor at networking strategies where people are drawn to you. Okay, so we're going to go through that. The next stages we're going to go through is going to about how to follow up with people on your list and how to follow up people generally, how to follow people that come to seminars, how to follow up with people that come to workshops and so forth like that. We're going to go through that whole process. We're then going to the big one really, which is 5 steps to setting without setting. And this is probably, if I had to say there was one thing that was always a wow factor in people with my one-to-one clients, is when I teach them this, And I used to charge a lot of money for people just to learn this, actually, because it's effective in seminars, workshops. It's really effective in one-to-ones. And it turns from possibly going from 1 to 20 to turning them to 7 out of 10, where people become one-to-one clients. Really effective. It's really good for you because it means you don't have to sell at all. It takes care of itself. So we'll be sort of going through that. Again, we'll be going through about your website and exactly how it needs to look as a coach, for a coach or for a business coach or therapist, anything like that. There's a specific ones that convert a lot more that add to you. You're never going to get customers, actually, as a coach, you're never going to get customers that just go to your website and then become a client. They're going to in some way in contact with you. So we need to make that website, we have a way of making it really simplified and specific, where it actually generates leads rather than just confuses people. On top of that as well, about a video series campaign, a bit more advanced. As we go into the last few sessions, it's going to get a lot more advanced than we're talking about a video series campaign. Again, nothing to be scared of, because I actually have a video studio. Okay, so you can come to my studio and we can do the videos as part of that, and I'll show you exactly what quick videos that work and what don't work, and how we can use the video series campaign to really make your cold leads into warm leads and actually make the process from leads to clients almost on autopilot. So that's really cool, but it's kind of later on in the process. Okay, and then the very final one will be about getting known as the expert, and the things we'll do then about the more advanced ones to get really known as the expert, where you have to do very little work and people get drawn to you all the time. So there's the whole kind of 16 steps in one go. Now the cost of that, now the value you'll be getting, when I looked at all the value in my time and everything that you get on this, the actual value you're getting is about £4,176. Okay, so that's the cost of it. Now the 6 months program is is going to be a lot less reduced. So it's only going to be £400 a month for the 6 months. So in total, you pay £2,400, but you can pay it monthly or £400 each month. And then that way, what happens is that you'll be making money quite quickly that will be paying for that very quickly. So by the time we get to the second or third session, you'll kind of probably cover the cost of the whole 6-month mentoring program. If you did want to pay for it all up front in one, then we'll have a conversation that when I ring you after you apply. But because you say you need to apply for it, I need to know that you're committed, that we're going to do it, we're going to stick to the 6 months, and it's going to be, and you're going to have a coaching business at the end of it. At the end of 6 months, we can have a conversation whether we still want to do some work together in a mentoring format. But it's, initially all you need is that 6-month mentoring program, and that will be the difference between you having being a coach and having a coaching business. And it'll be great. So that's the cost of it. It's £2,400, just £400 over 6 months, and it can be paid by bank transfer, or it can be paid by a credit card or a debit card. So there's it's simple how you want to pay for it. All you have to do, the next steps that you have to do now, that is of interest of you. You are committed and you want to do it. You really want me to help you turn your business into a really successful business. Then all you need to do is go on the button where it says, I think it's probably to the side below, where it says apply now, fill in the form. One of my office managers or myself will contact you to talk to you a little bit more and to make sure it definitely is right for you and where you're at. And then we'll put a date in where we can get started. Okay, so that's all you need to do is go to the apply now, fill in the details if that's committed for you. And I'm just looking at my notes. There's nothing else I need to tell you. You've got it all there. Be great. Hope if it's right for you, fantastic, great. I love working with coaches. If you're making a difference in the world and affecting other people's lives, and let's go there, make a change together and really help people. Okay. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you for all the details. Go and apply, and hopefully I'll be speaking to you soon. Okay. Thanks. Bye.